There's a view from the Budweiser blimp. The island of Manhattan, the Twin Towers.
Fourth set.
Agassi the lower part of Manhattan Island. We are uptown in Queens.
Thank you. Players are ready.
The National Tennis Center. Andre Agassi serving to open the fourth set. He leads 2-1, breaking Michael Chang to win the third. Chang wins the opening point of set number 4.
Love 15.
These two have never played a 5-set match against one another. Agassi won their only 4-set match, and that was over the French Open quarterfinals in 1990. So they could get into some uncharted waters if they get into the 5th set.
Talked about how cleanly Agassi played in set number 3. 14 winners, only 6 unforced errors, and only 3 points lost on serve.
Speaking of cleanly, watch this one. Didn't deviate for a moment. Love 30.
Able to make that play frequently off his serve, getting himself a short ball and able to run around and hit that forehand, which he dearly loves. Nailing it to that far sideline.
Agassi tried to Chang tried to delay and sneak in, but didn't get away with it.
Guerra still trailing Thomas Muster 4-5 in the second set. They're on serve in that second set. Muster won the first. 40-30 Agassi. Opening game of set number 4. Opening game of the 4th to Agassi. We'll be right back.
First game, 4th set.
Michael Chang at love 1 here in the 4th, down 2-1 to Andre Agassi. And it's now 5-all in the second set on the grandstand. Thomas Muster of Austria, Sergi Bruguera of Spain.
Everybody says Bruguera's a clay courter. Did pretty well at Wimbledon. He's doing a good job here. 2-time French champion.
He sells himself as a clay courter, but our friend Bud Collins calls him the Catalan con man.
That sounds Bud-like. Third ace for Michael Chang and a 40-love lead. Our congratulations to Bud Collins too for his induction into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. Nice to see a member of the 4th Estate get in there with those guys that hit the ball.
Hanna Mandlikova also
right.
inducted.
Michael Chang with a love game. Earlier, Mary referred to the wrist surgery that Andre Agassi underwent earlier this year, and Andre showed us his scar the other night, and he gave a look to our camera. It's very interesting, as you'll see here. It actually looks very much like the logo of one of his major sponsors. Very strange. I wonder if the doctor was involved in that.
15 love.
Fifteen love.
No pace on either volley by Agassi, and you give a fellow like Chang 3 shots at a passing shot, he's going to get it by you. No depth, no pace. That was the second volley, and the third try got slammed.
30-15.
Chang guessed right. He was there in plenty of time. Just didn't make a very good shot.
And he can't afford to give anything away.
No.
You know, grinders, they have to wear you down. They have to take advantage of their openings, not give anything away, because Chang can't create as much as Agassi.
Uphill battle, obviously, for Michael Chang at this stage, down 2-1.
All, and Andre audibly unhappy with the last shot.
Well, you know, when you can get your opponent that far behind the baseline, you get into a reasonable volleying position. It's very, very difficult for the guy to make a passing shot on you.
I don't think Michael got all of that one, but it turned into a winning shot. And a break point.
Big moment here for Chang. Hey, that's good stuff. Agassi gets a good solid first serve at 103 miles an hour. And then look at him, well inside the baseline. Watch where it lands. You don't do it much better than that.
Another chance.
Chang only 1 of 5 on break point chances.
Set down 2-1.
Watch this one by Chang. Good racket preparation. Top spin, pulls it down fast. Michael Chang has a break and leads 2-1 in the fourth.
Michael Chang with the break. 2-1 here on the fourth.
Players are ready. Thank you.
There.
They're in the tiebreak now, 1-1 in the tiebreak of the second set. Muster and Vergara on the grandstand court. So often the break goes against you on a net cord.
Yeah.
Sometimes it
you
goes
get lucky.
for you.
Uh-huh. Let's watch
15
Agassi when he
all.
gets the net. Not this one, the next one. Makes this fine. I'll see what he does. He starts to go to his left. And then the topspin lob going cross court gave him no chance. of 35 for Chang at the net. Agassi 20 of, I think it said 30.
13-15.
Thomas Muster has gone up 4-1 in that second set tiebreak. 4 points to 1 for Muster over the number 3 seed, Sergi Bruguera. And Muster won the first set. 30-15 Chang here.
14-15.
Chang. 3 games to 1. Michael Chang up a break here in the fourth, down 2 sets to 1.
Chang leads 3-1.
This just makes you realize that this match is up to Agassi all the way.
Yep.
And when he's playing great, Chang can't breathe near him. When he gives Chang freebies, there's not much between them.
His aggressive forays into the net have been paying off for Chang in the last set and a half.
Looks as though Agassi was going to hit a topspin lob when he misses this last shot. Back to live action.
Thomas Muster 6 points to 3 in the second set tiebreak on the grandstand.
13-15.
30-15 Agassi. We've enjoyed these players so long at such a high level of play. We tend to overlook that Agassi is just 24.
Yeah.
Chang is just 22.
Right.
Old pros. Agassi holds on. Draw to 3-2 Chang here in the fourth. But Andre Agassi up 2 sets to 1.
Chang leads 3-2.
Let's go over to the grandstand and Jim Nance.
Second set tie break. Muster in the near court.
This is set point over here, and these guys have had unbelievable rallies the last 4 or 5 points.
Set point Muster, and he has it to go up 2 sets on Sergi Bruguera, the number 3 seed. Winning the tie break 7-4. So Muster leads over here. Back to the stadium court when we return to the U.S. Open in a moment.
Love 15, Michael Chang here at 3 games to 2 in the fourth.
15
all.
I think Agassi thought that serve was long.
Thirteen
30-15. His fourth double fault.
A little more gusty down there, so it's make us tougher on those serves.
Chang trying to wait out the wind.
Agassi chewed up the second serve. Back to deuce.
That's one way to be around them playing next Sunday, right? Wait out the wind here. Be here all week. Serve has worked well for Agassi. I'm sorry for Chang, excuse me. Against Agassi. Watch where it takes Agassi here. See, he's falling out of court, and he has no way to recover. That two-hander going away from him.
It's actually worked well for Agassi, too. As a matter of fact, he's been successful with the same service and running around on his forehand.
Double fault number 5. The way to negate the wide serve is to stand a little more to your right, sort of straddle the single sideline, and challenge your opponent to serve it well up the center.
Well, Agassi got there that time, but he couldn't get much of a return.
Advantage Chang.
Chang on the attack. Watch him. Good short motion here. He doesn't take a huge swing at that high forehand volley. He was just interested in good direction. Earlier we were telling you about Chang going wide, going to the corners.
Chang leads.
Now you see that he's gone 11% at the body. That's an improvement because it mixes it up. And then in the ad court, 5%. He could do that a little bit more frequently. He was 60 right here in the last one as well. So if you go into that body a little bit more, it makes it more difficult.
2-4 Agassi.
$15. $13 low.
First set of this match took 23 minutes. The rest was taken 2 hours. And we got a lot left.
That was a 110-mile-an-hour serve from Agassi that drew the weak reply. He's still serving close to 80%. Very healthy serving percentage, and another easy hole for Agassi.
Chang leads 4-3. Thank you.
Thank you. We're back on the stadium court
Thank you.
where Michael Chang leads 4 games to 3, serving here in the 4th set, down 2 sets to 1 to Andre Agassi.
Trying to preserve that break and take this to a 5th and final set.
And that's his playground. 5th sets, 5-set matches.
Terrific to be able to change direction at the last moment like that.
15 love.
Chang being pressured, and with that upper hand he can pop that wrist through and get the racket head into the ball early to get it back cross court. How he snapped at that ball. One-hander probably couldn't have pulled that off cross court.
Both have such great feet, such a treat to watch them move. Beautiful adjustment to the net cord by Agassi, even though he lost the point.
At this stage in the match, you just don't want to give up a loose ball. Anything short is being attacked by both men. A pretty neutral rally.
30-15.
And all of a sudden, Agassi decides to break it wide open.
Thing of beauty. He tries. Doesn't matter where the ball is.
You sure?
He'll find him up in the seats if necessary. He's been there. 30-15.
Thinking about there.
He wasn't thinking about Chang hitting that in the air.
Well, he wasn't thinking about coming back or something, because he just sort of stands there. Now what do I do?
You're saying he didn't over-intellectualize it?
Well, that's one way of putting it, Mary.
I guess he wasn't sure whether or not to play it. Oh!
Again. 40-30.
No confusion here.
Rotate those shoulders, a good wrist snap. See how he lays the racket back and then snaps that wrist into it. That's where he gets the racket at speed and the pace. Still a game point for Chang.
To be pleased with the ground stroke play of Andre Agassi, regardless of the outcome of this match. I haven't seen him hit the ball this well in a long, long time. Do you, Mary?
As I said, I thought he played a great Lipton back in March on this hard court surface.
Advantage
Watch
Agassi.
how early Agassi takes this one right here. Doesn't let it get up too high. About shoulder height, just where he likes it. And now it's a break point for that young man.
Shot beat him on that one, Agassi. Wasn't struck too hard, the Chang shot, but it was very deep, right on the line.
Mary, you travel all over the world. Have you ever seen a nicer stadium they built down there at Lipton, the Key Biscayne?
It's as nice as it gets.
Fabulous, isn't it? They've done a great job down there. Butch and Cliff Buckholz and his crew.
And the same designers are designing the new place for the U.S. Open. If it's anything like that one, it'll be terrific. Chance for Chang to go up 5-3.
Agassi knocked it wide. 5-3. Michael Chang in the fourth.
5-3.
We mentioned the playground that Michael Chang makes of 5-set matches. 17-7 in his career. Agassi 6-11.
Agassi doesn't want to go 5, in other words.
I think that's how that calculates out. Yeah. Touch from Chang.
This is also a time, Tim, when you're glad that you did your road work.
15.
You know, you start getting a leg where watch the good touch here, the softness of the hand by Chang. Good backhand volley. Watch it, let the racket go softly. See, the racket actually came back a little bit. Agassi looked like he wanted to do the same thing to Chang. Here's the good approach, fairly deep in the court. It looked like he bent down very well to this one. Soft in the wrist. Love 30. Be a big game if Chang could win this because he could start the final set on his serve.
Coming in again.
2 bad points in a row from Agassi. Not enough work. He might be feeling it in the legs.
I think so.
He might be giving up this set.
3 set points now for Chang.
Risky shot, he missed it. And Michael Chang is forced to 5th. A glimpse eye view of the island of Manhattan, the East River. And we are up in Flushing Meadow, where the National Tennis Center is hosting on the stadium court this brilliant round of 16 match. There is not a seat in the place. In fact, this seagull found the only available perch to watch this 5th and final set. Michael Chang forced it, breaking Andre Agassi to win the 4th. The number 6 seed against the unseeded Agassi. This match has been all everybody hoped for.
Here at the U.S. Open in 5-set matches, Chang is 5-2. Agassi's 1-1. Agassi's just 5-7 in Grand Slam 5-setters, and Chang is 13-7. So would appear that it favors Chang. You never know.
Well, Agassi lost here in 5 sets in the first round of last year to Thomas Engqvist. The first time he ever won a 5-setter was here when he got Jimmy Connors in the quarterfinals back in '89. I remember that match well because I felt very strongly that Agassi choreographed that one into a 5-setter. I think he could have taken down Connors in straights if he wanted to. Gave away a set. But anyway, that was the first time he'd ever won a 5-setter.
Bad miss by Chang. 15 all.
See the winners by set.
Reflecting Chang's comeback. Picking up the level of his game. Into the 5th we go. Good.
13-15.
The last 5-setter Agassi played was at Wimbledon this year, a round of 16 loss to Todd Martin. And he was down 2 sets, so it was a pretty good battle. 5th set was easy though, 6-1. He ran out of gas.
Chang opens the 5th holding service. We'll be right back. The Bud 1 airship and its eye in the sky camera. Proud to bring you these pictures from more than 1,000 feet above the U.S. Open. And there's the Bud 1 airship. On the stadium court, Andre Agassi down. Love 1 in the 5th set.
15.
Perhaps the most important numbers to be watching in this final set are that in the 2 sets Agassi took, he was serving at over 80%. In the 2 sets he lost, he was down 57% the last one, 62% the second one. I especially feel it's important because I think in this final set, the longer the rallies go, the more I like Chang. Perhaps a bit fitter. Mooster. Now up 2 sets. On serve in the 3rd. Against the 3rd seed, Sergio Vergara.
I'm going to be interested to watch Agassi's court coverage because I sense he's starting to get a little bit leg weary.
Shot. Game Agassi 1-all, 5th set.
1-all.
Championship weekend next Saturday here on CBS Sports. The toughest tournament in tennis continues live with coverage starting on Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. The women's semifinals, then Super Saturday at 11 o'clock Eastern. We'll see the men's semifinals and the women's championship. And the men's final on Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern.
Lot 15. Lot 30.
Opening here for Agassi, love 30. perfectly legal shot. When you go around outside of the net post, it does not have to be over the height of the net. Watch here how he drives it down. See, it's outside the net post. If it lands in the other player's court, it's good. Here again now, Agassi outside the net post. Chang knows he's going to try it, and he ripped it right down at his feet. 3 break points for Agassi.
To 1, Agassi in the 5th.
Agassi leads 2-1.
Tim Ryan with Mary Carrillo, Tony Trabert. 5th set, round of 16. Unseeded Andre Agassi up 2 games to 1 with a break against the number 6 seed as American rival Michael Chang.
The rock because Chang had lost 8 straight points.
Baseline, it looked like. Here's another look. This was not hit with a lot of topspin. Chang, you see, looking over to the baselines when hoping to get a call. 30-15.
Our colleague Vitas Gerulaitis said he felt that this match could be decided by who wants it more. You fellows have any idea who wants it more?
I think they both want it pretty badly.
Me too.
He thought he had it once he made this volley right here. He didn't do much with it. Chang runs it down, makes the winner, and watch what happens here. After this shot, watch Chang. Down he goes. But he'd already hit the winner.
Didn't look like any damage done there as he kind of skidded rather than turning his ankle. Forced that one. Trying to get in with an approach. Knocked it long.
Well, when you're playing against a guy like Agassi, you better get it pretty deep.
You know, I think Agassi knew Chang was going to make that running shot, too. He had no chance to get over there. Agassi.
Advantage Agassi.
Tony, I thought he hadn't done enough with the volley again.
That's right. The great net coverage, great read each time by Agassi. Yeah, do a little dance.
Three games to one for Andre Agassi. Chang serving. Brilliant play on the part of both players.
15.
And they love him in New York.
This is what they love. Good close match by two good players.
Leaving it all out there.
Smart play by Chang.
13.
Brooke can't watch. Chang stretched out. He knows he can't hit a passing shot, so he tries to get it low and stay in the point. And it worked probably a little better than he thought it would. 30 love. That's a sixth double fault by Chang. He served 3 aces. That's too many. He'd be the first to tell you that.
And Tony, he's got 46% true serves in. Against the game's best returner.
That's the difference. 20 percentage points.
Agassi pounding the second, 70 mile an hour, and he killed it.
A huge break point now for both players. Chang just served a double over there. He missed his first serve. You know he's got to sort of cripple it in at 70 miles an hour. You would expect Agassi to jump all over this one. Oh, is Chang
That
lucky
call.
there? Very short second serve.
Huge point to save there. serve there. 109 miles an hour. Too much for Agassi to return. Well placed as well. About equally divided here. I think the under 30s are probably Agassi fans, and the over 30s or 40s maybe are Michael Chang fans, but everybody wants a tie break. That's what they're hoping to see here to end this. Setting it up for Agassi. And another break opportunity. Thomas Muster has ousted the number 3 seed, Sergi Bruguera, in straight sets, and awaits the winner of this match, Agassi and Chang.
Look out here. This is a tough deal right here for Chang.
To 1. Agassi in the driver's seat.
Here's another look. Watch, push it just a little bit long. It was close, but called out.
Takes place on the stadium court tonight. Andre Agassi at 4-1 in the 5th set against Michael Chang.
Thank you.
Hoping to advance against Thomas Muster.
Agassi playing the kind of tennis he showed off in the first set. He's only made 3 unforced this set.
Thank you.
Those were his numbers for set 1, where he smoked Chang 6-1. He's a couple of games away from an identical 5th set score. After 3 hours for Agassi to be producing this high-quality tennis in the final set is very impressive.
Very, very much so. And boy, does he hammer that short ball when it sits up a little bit. He really jumps on it.
It's interesting because he didn't play well coming into this U.S. Open, had a bad loss over New Haven, was complaining about the music and all, and his coach, Brad Gilbert, said that doesn't matter a bit. At the U.S. Open, Agassi, he still figured Agassi would be inspired enough here to make a great run for the U.S. Open title. A love game brings him to match game.
And he may well have answered questions about his fitness. He told me last week at a function in the city that he has lost 10 pounds since a year ago when he went out against Thomas Engqvist in the first round, and everybody knew he was badly out of shape last year. So he feels that he's got himself conditioned to go the distance here in the U.S. Open. 5-setter here today against Michael Chang would support his view.
Love 15.
15. The Chang's a little down at the moment, but they know one thing. Michael will play every shot till the bitter end.
Yeah. Unforced errors have really hurt Chang, obviously, in this set.
He's lost 8 straight points. Agassi has had a couple of runs like that in this match. That breaks it again.
It would appear that Michael Chang's U.S. Open title dream is going to be deferred, but you know that he will continue to come back and keep trying, and he is only 22. Andre Agassi coming in here unseeded, not feeling good about that.
Ranked 20th in the world.
Ranked number 20. He knows that he's a much better player than either of those numbers would indicate. He wants to be back with the big boys, and this is a great start. 30 all. A new body, new coach, new love. Things are working well for Andre Agassi. 1994 edition.
30-14.
He's back. He will be.
Takes an awful lot of good tennis to deny Michael Chang a 5-set match. And Agassi had plenty of good tennis.
He showed a lot of class and a lot of ability to win this one in 5. You got to salute the way Agassi played this entire match. He's got to feel awfully good about himself and a very disappointed Michael Chang. Both these guys will be around a long time if they want to be.
It could be one of the great rivalries, and of course Pete Sampras, Jim Courier.
This is match point. That one was out. The forehand by Agassi not necessary.
So Andre Agassi advances to the quarterfinals, where he will meet Thomas Muster of Austria, who upset the number 3 seed Sergi Bruguera today. And Brooke Shields, a happy lady in the players box.
And Gil Reyes, that's Andre Agassi's trainer.
His physical fitness guru did his job because that has been under discussion.
Interesting now because Agassi plays Mooster, the man who took him out of the French Open in 5 sets earlier this year.
That was clay, and this is hard court.
That's right. I think Agassi's got a lot more game on this hard court service than Mooster, but try telling that to Thomas Mooster. He'll
run all day too.
You better believe it.
Bernd Karbacher awaits the winner of tonight's match between Todd Martin and Richie Renneberg. An American will come out of that match tonight to advance against the 26-year-old German Bernd Karbacher, who's having himself an excellent U.S. Open.
Are they going to walk?
6-1 in the 5th for Andre Agassi over Michael Chang, the number 6 seed, who goes to the sidelines.
3 hours and 5 minutes they're out there. That's a pretty good workout.
And getting through this round of 16, and now Andre Agassi is very, very much a serious contender to go the distance. Certainly the way he played today, which was a very impressive performance. Served awfully well consistently and hit the ground strokes with just tremendous rhythm and consistency as well. Andrea Joyce is at courtside. Andrea.
We're with Michael Chang. Michael, as always, a terrific effort. I don't think many people expected you to come out so slowly in that first set. What was the problem?
Well, I wasn't quite used to Andre's ball for some reason. Normally I'm able to really come out and get on top of people, and today just wasn't quite able to do that. Was kind of on my heels the whole first set, and just didn't get really going until the second set. So.
Well, you fought your way back, and you evened it up at 2 sets apiece. What did you tell yourself going into the 5th set?
Well, I feel, I felt pretty good going into the 5th set, and I still feel good now. It's just that, I wasn't able to execute on a few shots, and I had a couple break points in the one game in the 5th set, and wasn't able to convert, and I missed a couple forehands to hold my serve there, and 5th set you're just not able, you can't afford to make those kind of errors because this is the U.S. Open, and a lot of these matches are going to come down to a few points here and there, and they can really turn things around.
Andre's hitting the ball so well and playing so well. Do you think he can win the whole thing playing the way that he did today?
Well, I think it's going to be tough for him to win. Obviously, he's playing very well, but I think that today might be a little bit dangerous. I think I was able to kind of expose a few weaknesses today, and I'm sure some of the guys will pick up on that. But Andre is very capable of winning any tournament that he plays, and I wish him the best of luck for the remainder of the tournament.
Thanks so much for being so gracious. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Andrea. Well, Michael Chang perhaps not as impressed with Andre Agassi as we were, although he good sportingly wished him good luck the rest of the way. But I think the way Andre played today is going to be trouble for everybody, certainly now in his half of the draw, where you've got Martin, Mooster, Karbacher remaining down there. Martin, that's assuming a victory over Richie Renneberg, which we shouldn't assume since Richie beat Boris Becker.
I'm waiting to do the interview.
We're going to be back here to talk with Andre Agassi in a moment, so stay with us. Don't go away. We'll stay instead. As Andre works the crowd, and they work him.
Andre, you got a